Good afternoon to you, sir.
Yes, good afternoon.
For starters and the people who are not here, who are there, who are out there, our viewers, who are you?
Um, my name is Stephen Wamanya Jr. Currently, I'm a student at Ndeje University. I'm in my fourth year, electrical engineering. I come way back from Barara. I studied for 6 years at Mbarara High School, and then I got a qualification to come to Ndeje University to do electrical engineering. And I'm glad to let you know that I'm in my final semester.
That is okay. Anyone wishing himself would wish to be in the late stages of what he's doing. That aside, I have seen you in the morning with a group of people meeting, sharing things. What were you doing? What is it about?
What we are currently doing is we are running a very huge campaign. It's called Youth After School Campaign. This campaign basically is aimed at ensuring that the youth, when they leave school, or when they drop out of school, or when they graduate and they leave the school environment, they should be equipped with enough skills. They should be equipped with enough knowledge to handle the dynamic world outside there. Because one of the challenges we realized is that when we are at school, we assume an ideal world outside there. You find someone assuming that he will graduate and get a job of 10 million and start working. So when you get outside and you find it's not the case, for the sake of Uganda, where unemployment is the order of the day, we thought that if we can come up with a youth after school campaign and we mobilize and we inspire all the youth we can to make sure that while you're at school or even when you leave school, we see how can we become relevant outside. So it's a campaign we are running, youth after school campaign.
Uh, that's very good for us here and for I think everyone out there, for society, the leaders, and every stakeholder. Mm, what inspired you and the people you have been meeting to carry out such? Because certainly what you are doing takes time, finance, mental, physical commitment. What inspired you as students to embark on this?
One, one thing that inspired us is the reality, because we must first get to the reality of what is happening. What is happening is every year so many universities roll out graduates, and out of our research, most of these graduates, they are not equipped with the hands-on skills to do the actual work in the field. They have a lot of theory, and you find someone has studied engineering for 4 years, for example, but he cannot even replace a bulb. So we are looking at how do we equip these students with relevant skills. Another thing that inspired us as a group was we looked at relevant projects which are in line with what we are doing. For example, we looked at this project that is currently being run by the Miss World Africa, Queen Abenacho, of empowering girls to deal with the teenage pregnancies. Because it's after you've seen a problem that you see the ways of solving that problem. So when she saw that there was rampant teenage pregnancies in Mariga district, she had to come up and with an idea of sensitizing these girls, mobilizing them, and maybe Spice Diana has also another the same project of keeping school with the talent, where she has realized that when most people acquire the celebrity status, they tend to get out of school, yet you need both. So we looked at those relevant projects and we said we can also run this.
Uh, is it? No, you have said it's a campaign. Now, for a campaign to run, for what we have seen people run campaigns, there must be things incorporated in. We must have maybe people dealing with certain things, running things separately at the end of the day to achieve the main objective. For this youth after school campaign, how are you doing it? Which departments, which groups, which sub teams do you have inside this?
Um, for starters, I would wish to tell you that this is a very unique campaign. Actually, it's one of a kind because we are looking at about 5 dimensions. We are looking at skilling the youth as one of the dimensions. But then a time comes and you find skilling alone is not enough. You can give someone skills, but then you find he needs something to start on or to start with. So we are having another department of poverty eradication department. So that one is to make sure that after skilling the youth, with the partnerships we are having, we are hoping to have with the Operation Wealth Creation, with Youth Livelihood Fund. We believe that after we have skilled the youth, we should be in a position to facilitate them somehow, somewhere to start on something. So that's another department. Then we are looking at a department of career guidance because the person you are today, you were shaped 15 years ago. So if you were wrongly shaped, you end up becoming a national problem. But if we look at career guidance, especially to students still in secondary, so that they grow up knowing exactly what they want to achieve, what is possible, what is not possible. So another department is on career guidance. Then we have a department on innovations, because the truth is, the youth of Uganda, we are very wise. We have the knowledge, but we just need to be guided on the innovations so that if you become creative and you appreciate the basics of science, you know, you become very relevant in Uganda. Then the last department is on social and corporate responsibility. Uh, Personally, I believe that a genuine cause should be beyond yourself. So we believe that the Baganda have a saying that ukudiza guba moyo. So we thought it wise that we should include this element of corporate and social responsibility, whereby we visit families. We are working with local leadership. We are working with the LC1 chairman, the LC3, then the area woman MP. So we are looking at a situation whereby we can visit like 10 families or 20 families, depending on the guidance we get from the area leaders. There are people who have challenges which can be solved, because you will not talk about empowering youth when someone does not have maybe a toilet, for example, at home. By the time we inspire him, he will have died, you know. So that's under social and corporate responsibility.
Okay, it's good that for all through those of us who maybe receive the rest of career guidance, as you said, we are what we are because of ourselves. I think for anyone out, for any youth, would yearn for such an opportunity where he gets the directional movement of the future. But as I see from your attire, it's natural that you are putting on a shirt that belongs maybe scouting. Do you have a background in scouting? And if it's there, is it part of the motivation that has led you and your friends to begin this?
That's for sure. Because scouting, I've been part of scouting for the past 13 years. And scouting has instilled a culture in me that if you're doing something greater than yourself, that's when you get ultimate satisfaction. Uh, for example, when you look at our element of social and corporate responsibility, we are looking at doing that voluntary work, which will support the campaign we are running. So, scouting has instilled in some values in me, which I think, coupled with maybe debating skills and other skills I've received as an individual, I started looking at life in a different dimension. So yes.
Uh, I wish some of us who missed to become scouts in our early years, I wish those who still have the privilege can join such movements, because there is what I think they add value if people who were there can have a thinking, a dream like what you have. Anyway, but that aside, how did you come to get these people I've seen you meeting, and those that you, because certainly you have given me a list of subgroups or different unions that you have under this. How did you come to learn about them? Is it by, is it spontaneous? How did you come to get them?
Um, One, I'm someone who does not believe in chance. So, um, one of my scholars, or one of my favorite scholars, in the names of John C. Maxwell, in one of his books, talks about the law of intentionality. Now, the law of intentionality means everything you do, you should intend to do everything you do. Otherwise, you will do things because of chance, because of luck. So, every person I approached, every person I met, it was intended. Now, uh, let me give let me give a brief overview of some of the people we are working with. For example, now, uh, after the inception of the idea, because I've told you that this is a unique campaign, many people have run initiatives, many people have run campaigns, but here we are looking at a campaign, it's like a buffet. It's a campaign which has so many elements. It has skilling in it, it has career guidance in it, it has innovations in it, it has poverty eradication in it. So it's like a buffet. So you need people who have, first of all, a track record of who have a track record of what is in line with what we are doing. So, for example, when we looked at the area of innovations, uh, we looked all over the country and we landed on someone who could be in line with that. Uh, Someone called Osigomo is behind the robotics of Ndeja University. So we thought it was that if you can approach such a person and you make him believe in your campaign, he can help our youth in terms of innovation. So that was the basis for approaching such a person. Now, when it comes to skilling and poverty eradication, there is a gentleman I know, he's a friend of mine. Uh, I knew him from the university team. He plays volleyball. He's called Sekamate David, and he happens to be the Sentebe of Sentebes of Nkoba Zambogo in Uganda. So as Nkoba Zambogo, they have a project they are running together with the State House agencies, which is in line with poverty eradication. So I thought it was that if such a person can understand our concern and be willing to be part of it, we have someone who knows what he's doing. We have people who have done career guidance before. So every person I meet, every person we would approach, it is because he has done something in his zone that has earned him a mark.
Uh, I wish every senior six leaver should have come to Deja University, because I've not practically seen Deja University graduates act haphazardly as a human being. That will be for the next day, and for Deja University to decide. I think there is some special quality or qualities with graduates of Deja University.
Maybe on that, let me show you the difference Ndeje has with any other institution you may think of. Because I believe some of this kind of exposure has been possible because of the way Ndeje has its programs. For example, when you finish year one, you are taken to Nakawa Vocational Training Institute for recess, to get those hands-on skills. So when we went to Nakawa so many years ago, we interacted. Nakawa has about 8 departments. It has plumbing, building, electricity, electronics, carpentry. So Ndeje has a program whereby they have that partnership with Nakawa. So by the time you finish year one, you already have those skills. So two, uh, when with the help of Tosgome Brian, when they started the Department of Robotics, they gave a chance to all the students who would wish to be familiar with the robotics, with programming, and you don't get that with any other institution. So really, I thank the environment of Ndeja University for enabling that to happen.
If it would be possible, I would clap my hands for this institution, but that aside, what I've seen, Leje instills that special character in its graduate, and I wish anyone out there could apply for such. Because if we had all the youth maybe thinking in line with what you, the youth, think or could align themselves with what you are thinking, that would be better. I wish you success. I wish your institution success. And I wish everyone out there could understand your cause and come to partner with this because of its nature and orientation. Thank you very much. Thank you for sparing time to speak with us. We are glad to be with you and we shall be happy to interact with you again. Thank you very much. Nice time. Good evening or good afternoon.
Thank you very much, sir.